A proportion shows the equality of two ratios, which are fractions. We're going to use the example 3 out of 4 equals 6 out of 8. I have two ratios that are equal to each other, therefore they are proportional to each other. Now I want you to notice something. Look at the old numerator and the new numerator when you're comparing these two ratios. You went from 3 to 6. Now look at the old denominator and the new denominator as you're comparing. You went from 4 to 8. What did you do to get from 3 to 6 that you also did to get from 4 to 8? The answer is you multiplied by 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 2 is 8. When you multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the exact same number, you will get a new fraction that is equivalent to the original fraction. To prove this really quickly, I'm going to write 3/4 and 6/8 as decimals using division because I know fractions mean division. So 3 out of 4 is the same thing as 3 divided by 4. And 6 out of 8 is the same thing as 6 divided by 8. Using long division, which if you need a refresher on this, I have a video, I showed that 3/4 is equivalent to 0.75 and 6/8 is also equivalent to 0.75. 0.75 equals 0.75, so this is just another way to demonstrate that 3/4 equals 6/8. Now we're going to look at how we can use proportions to find missing values. Let's say we have 3 out of 4 equals some number out of 8. We already know that this number, x, has to be 6 because 3/4 is equivalent to 6/8. Here, though, is how we can show this. Look at the denominators, the two numbers that you're already given. 4 times what is 8? Well, we've already shown that 4 times 2 is 8. Now that you know that in order to have equivalent ratios, what you have done from the old denominator to get to the new denominator, you must do with the numerators as well. So since you multiplied 4 by 2 to get to 8, you must multiply 3 by 2 to get to x. And 3 times 2 is 6, and that is how you know that x is 6, which is exactly what we had shown initially. So your final answer over here would be x equals 6.